Hey everybody, Sean here. I just wanted to do this video. It's really not going to be that long. I don't really want to get in too much depth about it. But this is something I've been putting off for a year, and I should have probably done it a year ago, but didn't. It's a little review of my book that I wrote, formerly known as The Lizbeth Clover Story. You want to know more about it? Stay tuned. So, formerly known as Lizbeth Clover Story is a 9-chapter book, has a conclusion in the end, and it's a life-changing story. It really is. There is some stuff in here that people could get a lot out of. I gave out, it was close to 50 copies of this book, maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less. But I gave out those, and everybody that responded to me that either said that they really liked it, or they blocked me. So that's the kind of response I got from this. Either they really liked it, they really liked the idea. You have to go into it kind of open-minded. If you're a closed-minded person, don't get the book. Seriously, there's no point in you getting the book, because the simple fact is that there's some controversial stuff in here, and you're gonna be mad. Also, the language in here there's some cuss words in here, but it's really not about the cuss words. It's how they use them in there. I'm gonna go ahead and set this down real quick. But how they use the cuss words in there, it's a very realistic interaction with each other. There's some drama in there. There's a lot of drama in there. There's some bad things that happen. There's some good things that happen. There's a business that is created. There's very minimal characters. I did not really go into like super depth about each person. I wanted to make the story as straightforward as possible. It wasn't the first story that I actually created, but the characters kind of grew into their positions, and it kind of went. The book only took me 6 days to write. It was more about 8 hours to write, but it was just spanning over 6 days. Again, the book is only 60 pages long, and that's with the conclusion, the acknowledgments, the table of contents, all that. It's only 60 pages long. It's definitely a quick read. You can read it in one sitting, or you can read it over a couple of days. I've had some good reviews on Amazon, which is one place that you can get the book, $5.99. In the description below, if you have Amazon Prime, you get free shipping. It's $5.99. If you go to eBay, which is also in the description below, you can get it directly from me, and it's $5.99, and it's free shipping. And if you want an autograph or you want anything, I can do it right there. So why am I doing this a year after I wrote the book? Well, I didn't want to do it at first because I wanted to see how the whole process of making a book was. I wasn't really truly concerned on making money off this book, and I'm still not concerned about making money off the book. I don't even really care about breaking even. It's really about the message that's inside the book. It's without like giving away the story. The message is to be you, and that's it. Be you, whatever that is. Be you. Originally, I wrote it was 9 chapters with no conclusion. And I put the conclusion in there because I did not like how it was ending. It left off at a note that could potentially lead people to believe certain things about my belief structure or belief system. And I didn't want that. I did not feel that that was really where it needed to be left off. So I expanded on it a little bit by making the characters go a little bit further. And another business is made. And it's really nice what happens. The controversial part about the realism of the communication, I mean, is straight up. I did not think that it was that bad. I really didn't. I didn't think that people were going to be offended by it as great as they were, but they were. So I will say that if you don't have an open mind, you probably don't want to read the book. It's very realistic conversations. Actually, to the point where normally you read a book and there's 2 characters going back and forth. It'll say, like, we'll just say Derek and Charles, right? So Derek and Charles are talking, and then Derek said this, and then Charles said this, and then see, I don't really do it like that. I took it more of a realistic feel. I didn't want to put, like, if 2 parties are talking, or if 3 parties are talking. There's actually a couple points where 3 people are talking at the same time with each other. I don't put who's saying what. And the reason for that is the way that it flows. It flows so much better for you just to read the context. And that's what makes the language disturbing. Because it's how they're talking to each other, how they're interacting with each other. It's not. I mean, they have a great family. I'll read the back for you real quick. Meet Elizabeth, the nurse said as she handed the newborn to her new mother, Sharon. Take a journey with Lizbeth Clover through her life as she knows it. The journey consists of a normal girl, loving parents, neighbors, and friends. She meets the love of her life while having everything go her way. What Elizabeth learns, and from a gift her father gave her at birth, will not only change her life, but the whole world. See, Elizabeth just goes through some trial and error stuff, as we all do when we're kids. And there's something that's found out in the end, and throughout the book, there's a couple little, I mean, there's more than one twist in the book. There's definitely at least, we'll say, two twists, two big twists with the whole story. Sometimes I don't even know where I came up with the idea at. It just kind of flowed. The book's really good. Again, you can get the description below. Go grab it. I still have a couple free copies to give out. I just ask that, if you do get the book for free, because I'm going to send it to you for free. If you do go that route, then if you could just go to Amazon and do a review, or send me a review so I can have it, and then I can put like pictures up and things of that nature for future videos if I do anymore. Some of the people really loved it. Some people really didn't like it, but that's with anything. I'm not really focused on making money off this book. I was more focused on having the book and getting it out to the people so people could read it and get something out of it. It's a very big message. It's a great message. There's nothing better than what comes from the ending. The ending really puts the stamp on it. And I mean, that's what the whole book goes towards the whole time, is that ending, and the stamp on it is amazing. If you were to take this story and put it out to the masses, it's going to change a lot of people's minds and their perception on what they see and what they are. Stay looking out for the next book. I'm not going to release the name right now because it's going to kind of give away what the book's going to be about. But anyway, you guys have a great one. I hope you guys had a great week. I can't wait to show you the interview I have on Friday. There's a lot of other stuff coming up. We have the ownershipism, steps 1 through 5 right now going. Step 1 just passed. So next week, step 2, 3, 4. We have a special little treat coming up here in the next few weeks. That's going to be awesome. I'm really looking forward to that. So hope you get the book. I hope you like it. I hope you like the channel. Let me know. How can I improve? How can I not? What would you like to see more of? Would you guys like to see me actually review individual comic books? That actually, I have some of those done already. I have Amazing Spider-Man. I think it was Return of the Sinister Six. And then I didn't know much about Silver Sable. So I did like the first 9 issues of Silver Sable. And then I did a Silver Surfer crossover, a 2-parter. It was made in like the 80s. So those are all done and they're ready to go. But I just haven't had time to put them up. But would you guys like to see that? Comment below. Until next time, peace.